I'm reading an article called 6 Good Reasons to Get Renters Insurance. And this is by Jean Folger on Investopedia.com. If you're renting an apartment or home, you'll need an insurance policy to cover your belongings. Your landlord's property insurance policy covers losses to the building itself, whether it's an apartment, a house, or a duplex. Your personal property and certain liabilities, however, are covered only through a renter's insurance policy that you as a tenant have to find and pay for. While 95% of homeowners have a homeowner's insurance policy, only 41% of renters have renter's insurance. This is as of 2018. Why do so few renters have insurance? One explanation is that many people incorrectly assume that they're covered by their landlord's policy. Another reason is that people underestimate the value of their belongings. If you add up the value of just your clothing and electronics, it probably wouldn't take long to get into the thousands of dollars. One more often overlooked reason is liability. If someone is injured in your house, a friend, neighbor, or even the pizza delivery person, they could sue you. Even if you thought you didn't need insurance, here are 6 good reasons why you should get a renter's insurance policy. Number 1, it's relatively affordable. The average renter's insurance policy costs $15 to $30 a month in 2022. According to the National Association of Insurance Commissioners, your actual cost will depend on factors including how much coverage you need, the type of coverage you choose, the amount of your deductible, and where you live. Number 2, it covers losses to personal property. A renter's insurance policy protects against losses to your personal property, including clothes, jewelry, luggage, computers, furniture, and electronics. Even if you don't own much, it can quickly add up to a lot more than you realize, and a lot more than you'd want to pay to replace everything. Renters' policies protect against a surprisingly long list of perils. A standard Homeowners 4 policy designed for renters, for example, covers losses to personal property from perils including damage by aircraft or vehicles, explosion, falling objects, fire or lightning, riot or civil commotion, smoke, theft, vandalism, or malicious mischief, volcanic eruption, weight of ice, snow, or sleet, windstorm or hail, or damage from water or steam from sources including household appliances, plumbing, heating, air conditioning, or fire protective sprinkler systems. Losses resulting from floods and earthquakes are not covered in standard policies. A separate policy or a rider is required for these perils. In addition, a separate rider might be needed to cover wind damage in areas prone to hurricanes. Number 3, your landlord might require you to have renter's insurance. Your landlord's insurance covers the structure and the grounds, but not your belongings. A growing number of landlords require tenants to purchase their own renter's insurance policies, and they'll expect to see proof. If you need assistance finding or obtaining coverage, your landlord may be able to help. This could be the landlord's idea or an order from the landlord's insurance company. The idea is that if the tenants are covered, some responsibility can be shifted away from the landlord. Number 4, it provides liability coverage. Liability coverage is also included in standard renters insurance policies. This provides protection if someone is injured while in your home, or if you or another covered person accidentally injures someone else. It pays any court judgments and legal expenses up to the policy limit. Most policies provide at least $100,000 of liability coverage and a smaller amount for medical payments coverage. You can request and pay for higher coverage limits if necessary. But warning, renters insurance policies don't cover losses caused by your own negligence or intentional acts. For example, if you fall asleep with a lit cigarette and cause a fire, the policy most likely will not cover that damage. Number 5, it covers your belongings when you travel. Renter's insurance covers your personal belongings, whether they are in your home, car, or with you while you travel. Your possessions are covered from loss due to theft and other covered losses anywhere you travel. Check your policy or ask your insurance agent for details on what constitutes other covered losses. And number 6, it may cover additional living expenses. If your home becomes uninhabitable due to one of the covered perils, Your renter's insurance policy may cover additional living expenses, including the costs associated with living somewhere else temporarily. They will cover food and more. Check your policy to find out how long it will cover additional living expenses and if it has caps, the amount the company will pay. Is renter's insurance really worth it? Yes. If you can afford it, renter's insurance is usually worth it. It will protect your belongings, provide liability coverage, and may cover your personal items when you travel. Renter's insurance protects you from a long list of perils as well. What are the 3 things covered by renter's insurance? Renter's insurance usually covers a long list of items, but 3 of them are clothing, electronics, including your computers and tablets, and furniture. How much does renter's insurance cost? It could cost as little as $15 to $30 a month, according to the National Association of Insurance Commissioners. So the bottom line, renter's insurance provides coverage for your personal belongings, whether in your home, car, or with you while you travel. In addition, renter's insurance provides liability coverage in case someone is injured in your home or if you accidentally cause injury to someone else. Be sure you understand what your policy covers and ask your agent about available discounts, deductibles, and coverage limits. For example, be sure you know whether your insurance provides replacement cost coverage for your personal property or the actual cash value. When choosing renter's insurance, make sure to choose a company that works best for you. The first will pay to replace your 15-year-old carpet, say with a new one, at the current market rates, while the second will only reimburse you for the value of a carpet that's 15 years old. Needless to say, the replacement cost coverage costs more.